In a world where the dead refuse to stay dead, one man's lazy Sunday turns into the worst day of his life. Welcome back to Movie to Recap, where we break down the craziest movies scene by scene. Today we're diving into Zombies Day Out 2022, a film that turns a peaceful town into a living nightmare. Grab your popcorn, lock your doors, and let's see how one ordinary day became a bloody apocalypse. I'm your host, Movie to Recap, and this is Zombies Day Out, explained in detail. The story begins with an emergency broadcast that is being done all over the world. That how suddenly the sick people got up and became zombies due to some virus, and then they started biting each other, while the government is not able to control them by any means, and people protect themselves. Now the story goes a few days before the start of this zombie outbreak, where a prisoner named Iman was serving his sentence in a jail. In fact, Iman has been a soldier in the First Army. He was the most capable and dangerous fighter of his entire fleet. But once a civilian was killed by Iman during a mission, so he was removed from the Special Forces and sentenced to 5 years in jail. Although now, Iman's sentence was only 1 month left to end, which he is very happy about. During these 5 years, Iman became a friend of a team in jail. Now, after a while, the jail warden calls Iman to his office and tells him that his punishment will be completed next month. Then, Iman will be able to meet his wife and daughter, so he will not create any problem in jail in his remaining time. He will have to try that he does not get involved in the fights of other prisoners. Otherwise, his punishment can increase even more. Now, Iman was silently suffering. Actually, his wife Mary and a daughter named Ashley are impatiently waiting for him at home. His daughter Ashley was also dumb and deaf, and after going to Iman's jail, his wife Mary works as a nurse in a local hospital to raise her daughter. Due to the shortage of money, he had to live in a cheap hut where people are often intoxicated. The owner of this whole hut is a police officer. Now, Mary talks to her husband Iman on the phone and tells him how his life has been so bad without him. But now, after coming out of his jail next month, he has full hope that his days will change. Iman himself wants to go to his family as soon as possible. While now, after disconnecting the phone, little Ashley asked in sign language that when is his father returning home after his mission. Actually, Mary had lied to her daughter Ashley that her father has gone on a mission and he will come next month. So even in jail, Simon now starts learning sign language so that he can go to his family next month and communicate well with his daughter. But now, after a while, when another gang found out that Emin was going to be released from jail next month, they told him to smuggle drugs for himself. Although Emin said that he will not do anything wrong now. And as soon as he heard this, the gang members stabbed Emin. Now, Emin has been a soldier for a long time, so he killed them all very easily and saved himself. But since he himself ran away in the fight, now the warden punishes him to stay in solitary jail for 2 days. And maybe now his punishment will go ahead for 2 more months. So there, people saw that a drunk man had entered his house in a very bad condition. So when they went to see him, he had become a zombie by now. And he started attacking the people around him and cutting them off. That means that zombie virus has started spreading, and Mary and the general public have no idea that everything will be destroyed in the next few days. Now, at night, Mary got a call from her other nurse who was trying to warn her about zombies. But unfortunately, Mary could not understand her warning by not getting the phone signals properly. Then she heard someone screaming from outside, and she saw that a zombie was being cut off. And then that zombie sees Mary, and now he starts chasing her and trying to cut her too. Luckily, Mary first drops him down due to the slowness of that zombie, and then he cut a corner road in front of that zombie and killed him. Mary comes out of here and sees that now there was a mess in the whole colony. People around here are becoming zombies and cutting each other. So Mary also killed a zombie and started chasing the rest of the people with her daughter Ashley. At the same time, while the zombie virus was spreading all over the world, there were emergency alarms in the jail as well. Because some officers had become zombies inside the jail, so all the prisoners were told to open the door of the jail and tell them to go out. Meanwhile, some prisoners and officers had become zombies, and by attacking each other, the number of zombies was increasing with every passing time. Iman also saves his friend Tim from being cut off at the last moment. He had the most combat skills. He also knew that he had to fight while saving himself from being cut off. So now he started killing all the zombies coming in front of him and taking Tim and the rest of the prisoners out. However, he is also worried about what would be happening to his wife and daughter at home. So now he goes out and climbs in a van with Tim and starts going to his house so that he can save his wife and daughter as soon as possible. On the way, they also heard on the radio that so far the doctors have only one weakness of these zombies, and that is that they cannot trace people without a voice. So if they live without a voice, the zombies will never attack them. On the way, Emin also noticed that now there are zombies everywhere in the city. So there was a lot of trouble in the corner that zombies are roaming everywhere, and his youngest son has not returned home yet. That's why the rest of the people of Chol started running from the outside and came to hide in his house. Emin had also come out with his van by now. He saw that the road to Chol was blocked, so now he broke the lock from the back road without making a sound and went inside with Tim. He went inside and saw that most of the people of Chol had already become zombies, so Emin and Tim now start moving forward without making a sound. Meanwhile, on the way, they also found the son of the owner of this Chol, who was hiding in a tub amidst the crowd of zombies. So Emin now tells him to come to him quietly without making a sound, and when the boy reached him, he accidentally made a sound. Like all the zombies around now start running after Emin and the other two. After running a little distance with both of them, Emin now leaves them in a safe place and takes out an axe himself, after which he started cutting the zombies one by one. And after fighting for a long time, the three of them finally reach Mary's house. The three of them quickly closed the door and went inside and saw that there was no one here. Meanwhile, Emin was very scared to see blood on the floor that his wife or daughter might have. Meanwhile, his wife Mary, who was looking for her daughter Ashley by roaming in the hallways outside. Actually, when she was running away with Ashley, Ashley was separated from her due to the zombies. And now Mary is looking for her, although she does not even know that Ashley has run away with the rest of the people and has already reached the owner of this house. And now she is safe. Meanwhile, Emin also started moving forward to find his family with the other two. Meanwhile, that boy saw his mother, although he did not know that now he is not a human being but has become a zombie. And when he went to him, the team quickly pulls him away. What if his zombie mother bites him? Meanwhile, that boy was crying to see his mother in this condition. But the team put his hand on his mouth and stopped him from screaming. Otherwise, all the zombies around him will come here after hearing his voice. Luckily, after walking a little further, Annan finally found Mary in a room. Knowing this, he was very relieved that Mary is still safe. However, Mary was slightly injured due to her fall, and he also told that he would have to find his daughter Ashley as soon as possible, which ran away from him in the middle of the crowd. Iman trusted him that now he has come, and he will not let anything happen to him and his daughter. But by now, a lot of zombies had gathered outside his door. The same team knew that they would not be able to get out like this. On top of that, Emin's daughter Ashley must be roaming outside alone. So the team decides to help his friend Emin that he will go out himself and put those zombies behind him and free the door. The team now came out and started putting all the zombies behind him. With the door being empty, finally, Emin, Mary, and that child came out. But the team's bad luck was that all the zombies were now coming to bite him. There was no way to run from above. And after fighting with them for a while, the number of zombies increases and they bite the team. He sacrificed himself and gave his friend Emin a chance to find his daughter and save her. Meanwhile, Emin, Mary, and that child were still being chased by some zombies. Luckily, they found out while running that all the survivors of the thief had gone to the owner's house. So all three ran quickly and went to the owner's house, where the owner is very happy to see his daughter now, whom Emin had saved and brought, and he also thanks him for this. Meanwhile, Emin and Mary also started crying happily when they saw their daughter Ashley safe. Their biggest tension about their daughter had been resolved. Emin was very happy to see his daughter after so many years. He said that now he has returned from his mission and will never leave him. Now, the owner of the thief, Sam, asked what was going on outside the world. Will the government send a rescue for them? Upon which Emin said that according to the news he had heard on the radio, no government is able to deal with these zombies for now. On top of that, now Mary is also injured, so he wants to take her to the hospital as soon as possible. Everyone else also said that they did not have much food and water in this house, so they will have to leave here one day. They can't wait to starve to death by staying here. That's when a man revealed that his elder brother is in the police force. And he told him that the police has sealed the south part of this city and made it safe for all the survivors. So now they will leave from here and go straight to the same camp, where they will get safety from these zombies, along with food and water. So now, after telling him this, it was decided by everyone that after waiting here tonight, they will leave for the same safe camp tomorrow morning. But now, after a while, the owner saw that his son who had returned had already been bitten by a zombie on his foot. That means he will also become a zombie soon. Actually, when he first saw his mother and went to her, then her mother had bitten his foot. Now, in the present, Sam began to hide his son from everyone. He knew that if anyone saw his son like this, they would kill him. But when he was taking him to the other room, then his son became completely out of control. Now he starts running to bite Mary while becoming a zombie. Upon hearing Mary scream, Iman quickly shoots her in the head and saves Mary. Sam saw his son dying in front of his eyes and got angry. Then a woman standing nearby shot Sam's son with fear that he might wake up again. But this time Sam kills that woman only. And he started attacking the other survivors one by one. So Iman starts taking everyone else out, because Sam had gone crazy after his son's death, while there were already a lot of zombies outside. So all the survivors now start cutting 1 acre. Iman was running ahead while saving his family, and the people who were leaving behind were cut by zombies. Iman starts saving Mary and his daughter from the zombies. But he soon understood that the number of zombies is too high, so now he made a plan and called the zombies to come to him, so that Mary and Ashley can get out easily, and then he himself starts killing all those zombies one by one. With this plan, they came a long way, but when Emin was fighting the rest of the zombies, Sam came to Mary and Ashley alone, who still considers Emin responsible for his son's death. That's why he had come to kill Emin's daughter Ashley to take revenge. Mary was now in a hurry to hide her daughter Ashley and started holding that man's gun. Meanwhile, Emin, unaware of all this, was killing the zombies on the terrace on the other side. And when he killed them and started coming back down, he sees his friend Tim on the way, who had sacrificed himself for him. So Emin now kills him too to free his friend before going ahead. Meanwhile, Sam and Mary are now looking for Ashley, but Mary comes from behind and starts fighting him. This time she was putting her life on the line for her daughter, and she finally took her gun from Sam and shot him, while little Ashley was very scared to see him fighting, and she runs away and hides in a deserted place. Luckily, Emin saw her, and he kills the nearby zombies and reaches to take his daughter. But now, neither can he go into this deserted place himself, while Ashley is not ready to come out of fear. Then Emin explained to him in his sign language that he will not let anything happen to his daughter. And when Ashley felt that she was safe, she came out, and Emin hugs her. But then another zombie came from behind to bite her. Luckily, Mary came from behind and shot that zombie, and she saves Emin and Ashley. The three had met again, and they quickly start coming out of this hole so that they can reach this camp from it. And after coming close to the gate, Emin told Mary that he has parked a van near the main gate. So Mary took Ashley with her and went to the safe zone from that van, and she did not stop the car for anyone else on the way by mistake. If a zombie comes in front of them, they will hit him. Although Mary is surprised to ask why he is not coming. And Emin revealed to her that when he was fighting the zombie a while ago, then a zombie bit him to save them both, meaning he will not be able to escape now. So for a long time, he was just taking them out to keep them safe. Emin, who has been struggling to meet his family for the past 5 years, today when he got that moment when he was free, then only after a day due to this zombie virus he has to get away from them again. Although Emin saved them both and fulfilled his responsibility, he hugs his daughter Ashley for the last time. He explains to her in sign language that he will have to go on a mission again to save other people like them. But Mary knew that this time he would never come back. Iman finally says goodbye to both of them and safely takes them to the car. And then he came back to the building alone and started waiting for his death, Maybe this was the purpose of his life, that he save his wife and daughter. And with this painful ending, this whole movie ends here. Thank you.